Hey there, it's Heather Hakes. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to help you get out of struggle and survival mode and into thriving in that flow and ease state of being. Before we dive into today's video, I want to offer you a free video training on how to reprogram your subconscious mind. You can grab it directly in the description box below and also on my website, heatherhakes.com. In every single moment, you are operating from one of two states of being. You are either in flow and ease, which is using power, or you are struggling and efforting and hustle and grinding, which is using force. And what I'm talking about today is this book by David Hawkins, Power versus Force. I'm going to break this book down, but more importantly, I want to give you key takeaways on how you can get out of this force mode, the hustle and grind, which is not sustainable and creating every struggle in your life. And I want to help you get into the power mode so that you can be a conscious creator of your reality. The big thing that David Hawkins breaks down in his book is the idea of the map of consciousness. This is something that you can Google online, but it's simply a spectrum, different levels of consciousness, which is just made up of your state of being. And your state of being, I talk about this all of the time, is made up of three things. It's your thoughts and emotions, so it's that consciousness level, your awareness, your thoughts and emotions, which then lead to the actions or inactions you take in life and create every result. That is your state of being. And in order to change your reality, you simply have to change your state of being, which I coach my clients through on that identity shifting principle. But your level of consciousness, think about it as your level of awareness. Most people are operating from living life in autopilot. That's 95% of your day, which is driven by your subconscious programming. And much of that was programmed into you. Your limitations, your beliefs, and your habits was programmed into you at an early age. So let's talk about these different emotional states on his map of consciousness, this emotional spectrum. And in his map, it's enlightenment all the way down to shame and guilt. And there's a spectrum in between. You're either closer to power, which is love, joy, gratitude, empowerment, or you're closer on the bottom, deconstructive levels of consciousness such as fear, shame, guilt, worry, and doubt. And remember, it's your emotions that lead to the actions you take in life. And living in low vibe emotional states such as worry, doubt, fear is what leads to using force. If I just try harder, and guess what? The more you try harder, the more resistance you create, which actually keeps you stuck getting more of the same. And when you're living from force, and look, it's Western culture, it's our paradigm. We've actually glorified it and put it on a pedestal that I'm more stressed and burned out than you are. It's like a badge of honor, but that is what has created so much struggle in so many people, and I want to help you break the cycle. So again, when you're living in that force, trying, struggling, and efforting, you are so focused on doing, but remember, it's fear-based. And when you're living in those low vibe emotional states, fear, doubt, worry, when you're bringing that energy, you're only going to get like energy back. So for example, I talked with a gentleman last week who is jobless, unemployed, been looking for a job for a while. He said he's been on 50 interviews. But guess what? The more we talked, the more I realized his state of being is victim mentality, feeling powerless, dwelling on the past. So he's living in fear, doubt, and worry. And when he's showing up to interviews in that state of being, he is going to repel the exact thing he wants. Remember, law of attraction is real, and it simply states like attracts like. Whatever you put out, which is your state of being, you literally emanate energy, a field, vibration. Whatever you emanate, you're either repelling or attracting that which you want. Unfortunately for him, based on his state of being, by using force, if I just try harder, if I just apply to more, if I just keep going, it's keeping him stuck in the struggle mode, getting more of the same. And when we're hustle and grinding and trying, it's trying to use our willpower and control and ego and manipulation to get our end result. And it's just the hard way of doing it. It's not sustainable, and that's what leads to burnout. And again, it's just an uphill battle that I want to help you eliminate. So now let's talk about how you can use power to start thriving in your life and create that which you actually want. When you are coming from a powerful state of being, when you have new thoughts, when you have created confidence, conviction, and belief, and your emotional states are that of feeling empowered and grateful and joy and love that you woke up today, those emotional states and that state of being, that level of consciousness is going to create completely different results. And think about it like this. Most people are focused on problems. Wherever your attention goes, energy flows. When you're focused on problems, you're going to be stuck in your problems. Instead, it's about shifting your perspective. It's time to start focusing on solutions. How can I earn more money? How can I create more value? How can I meet my ideal partner? How can I scale my business? But we're so focused on what's not working, which again keeps you in those low levels of consciousness, fear, doubt, worry, overwhelm, distraction, focus, and you just literally get stuck in a rut. So now I want to walk you through 3 steps that you can use to move you into this powerful state of being, because that is literally how you take your power back. And when you're living with unwavering faith, you have self-trust and you trust in the universe has your back. When you're emanating those thoughts and emotional states, life is simply going to flow. Synchronicities and resources and opportunities will literally come to you because you've become a magnet. This is what Abraham Hicks talks about. You become the vortex of creation. So here's what I want to help you do. The first step to creating any change in your life is awareness. You simply have to use power of the pause and step back. Take a step back and take inventory. What's working and what's not. And the easiest way to do this is simply start paying attention to your emotional states. You can also Google this, the emotional guidance scale. But remember, it's your emotions that are driving your behaviors, and the first domino is thoughts. So when you are becoming aware of your state of being, oh man, I have been in victim mentality. I have been focused on problems. I have been living in fear, doubt, and worry. I have been struggling and efforting and focused on the doing. And now I realize that's the hard way. So that is first step. I just want you to become aware of your state of being. And I'm going to help you shift that, because when you shift your vibe, when you shift your level of consciousness, that is how you move into power. The second step is I want you to create a clear aim. Most people I find are stuck dwelling on the past, what happened to them 6 months or years ago. And I want you to use the power of your focus and intention for forward focus. That's the only power you have right here, right now. What do you want to create from this moment? So this is what I use. This is what I call creating a clear aim. What do you want to have, be, do, and experience? No matter your current life circumstances, whether it's your health, your relationships, your finances, your business, or career success, no matter your current circumstances, what do you actually want? And then you'll realize it's not about doing, it's not about trying harder, it's about who you are being. Because when you start being different, when you start thinking new thoughts, it will naturally lead to higher vibe emotional states, which will lead to aligned actions and give you the results you actually want. So it comes down to your state of being. Once you know what you want, now it's about who do you need to become? Who do you need to show up as? If this is new to you and you are seeking accountability, clarity, and a roadmap on how to get from where you are to where you want to be in life, I provide one-on-one coaching. I want to offer you a totally free call. You can learn more by visiting my website, heatherhakes.com. I have crafted a 60 days to radical change, what I call an 8-week coaching program to help you shift your mindset, to help you create this new state of being, because you can have, be, and do anything you want in your life. So back to these 3 steps. The first step is awareness. The second step, you need an aim, clear, forward focus. The third step is about application. Now this is a daily, consistent, and repetition, putting in the reps. And remember, it's not about trying harder, because that is using force. It's not about controlling and manipulating. It's not about willpower. It's all about your state of being. And you can do this through mindfulness practices like meditation. If you take time in the mornings and even again before bed when you're naturally in theta brainwave state, that is how you can start your day on the right foot. And by using practices like meditation or journaling or walking in nature, it creates what's called coherence, calm and ease in your body. And when you are in a calm thought and emotional state, when you have this calm state of being, that is how you step into your power. And when you are living every day from this powerful state of being, because you are conscious and aware and living mindfully and intentionally, I want you to know the sky is not the limit. Your belief system is. Now remember, you can continue struggling and efforting your way through life using force. It is the hard way. It creates stress and burnout, and it's living in fear, creating separation. Or you can let go of your old state of being and step into using your power so you can thrive in life. And it all comes down to whether you're thriving or surviving your state of being. I would love to know, what are your questions from today's video? Please drop them below or contact me directly. I want to wrap it up leaving you with this. No matter your current circumstances in life, just realize that they're a direct reflection of your old state of being. In order to create a new future, a new thriving reality, change your state of being and you will change every result in your life. Thanks for tuning in to today's video. Make sure you subscribe to my channel so you're the first to know when new videos drop. And give me a thumbs up. I'll catch you on the next one.